Shalom, everyone. So I'm just hopping in here, trying again. I've actually did a couple videos already for everybody, and deleted them, and just did a video and broke down. And so here I am to try another one. What else I got to do, right? So if you are new, welcome. I could come across really churchy at times, but I'm not at all. I am very spiritual, though, and I do believe in the Holy One who's running the show up above. And he is my YHWH Elohim, my YHWH HaMashiach. Okay, he's my salvation. And so if you don't like that, then I won't be your channel. Okay, but if you want to stick around, and then welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, let's go ahead and just jump in here. Thank you, sweet divine of the universe. I just appreciate you so much. I thank you for the authority that you give us to command darkness to flee. And I just speak forth your light. I thank you for liberty, and your joy gives us strength. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative, dry forces. What's the most important thing that we need to know? What do you want to bring out here for any given person that needs an answer or needs direction or whatever you see fit, divine? I ask for your wisdom, in which you said that anyone who asks for wisdom, that you give it liberally, because you like us to fear you. Thank you, divine. We revere you. Thank you. Okay, I got two that wants to flip over. You can trust me. There's favored, royal, and positive energy coming out here. That's positive. That's beautiful. Like it. All right, I'm going to cut this deck and get a couple more, and then we'll get started. Thank you, divine. This one wants to come out. Playtime is needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. So something's meant to be. It says, I'm so in love with you. There's a divine union showing itself out here. And there's the key of knowledge. There's leadership showing itself, and education. There's computers. There's debates going on. And that can we just actually talked about that word debate the other day. But people do, try and figure out some situations here, because something is meant to be for some people, and you've just been going back and forth or dealing with the boss or leadership or somebody who likes to just bring a debate all the time, then that's what's showing up here. There's playtime needed. And if something's finally come to a place where it's ended and you've made a decision and getting some knowledge on something, then there's a key of knowledge out here. Okay, so divine, what do you want to bring out here about this? Playtime is needed, and some of y'all are doing with children, and they need to, take your kiddos out and let them play for a while. But there's adults that also need playtime, because everything's just been so freaking serious for a lot of people. But there is favor showing itself out here, and something really positive, so that's nice. So somebody's been going back and forth, trying to balance out some favorable decision here, figuring out what the priorities are, and adapting to some type of a change that's taken place, okay? And they're educated now. We got computers out here, and people doing research and stuff like that where computers are concerned, and internet situations, and people checking people out and doing things, and where this divine union is, somebody's really in love, okay, and somebody's been back and forth about it, or whatever that means. Let's just go get some, obviously there's other people involved. I really seen that today. Really seen that all over the place. But there are people supposed to be in your life. This is, somebody don't like that. And that's been coming up for quite some time. Somebody from your past, all right, and okay. And yes, this person's supposed to be in somebody's life, and somebody is very much in love. At the same time, there's some type of big pride and ego. Some kind of person or situation or other people has just been unbridled in their ambition, and have just literally just been there's just conflict here in this past position. If somebody's finally got to a place, because I just literally just did a reading that said somebody was letting go now. Okay, yes, there's been a battle. There's been somebody really has had to push through, and I seen the Nine of Wands energy that came out in a reading that I did in 2 different decks that came out in the same position. And it's been nothing that's past energy, this conflict, this people think there's competition and I'm going to just win at all costs. I just don't care. And it's made people have to really get up and persevere. And because we do have blocking energy here, at the same time we have victory showing itself real big. So in the right now moment, from all that stuff, we got this same energy still showing up here. There's conflict, winning at all costs, somebody got defeated, and in the right now moment, it's like there is still competition showing itself here. It's still conflict of some kind of passionate, whatever this is, this pride and ego at the top of somebody's mind. Okay? No wonder there's playtime that's needed. Okay? People, I did a reading just a minute ago, and somebody wasn't single or something took place with somebody, then that energy still showed up in the same exact place it came up. And the King of Cups was in this position. Here it is again. Well, if you went through a divorce or did something or something took place and somebody wasn't single or something like that, then you got divorced and caused a conflict, or other people were involved and they had all this ambition out of control, then that's what it is definitely showing, that there's pride and ego at the top of the mind. And somebody really been suffering at the top of the mind. There's been betrayal here. Whatever that betrayal was, okay, that could... don't even have to be talking about this could just be somebody in your family. This could be a friend of yours. You could be a bystander watching something, or you could be the person that we're talking about as well. If there's somebody in the right now moment, there's a conflict about maybe reconciling for some of you. Children, there's death issues here, there's property and money and secrets that have been going on. At the same time, something's not really that secret to some people. Because what came up in that other reading was everybody knows. And we do have knowing energy at the top of the mind. There's unexpected massive change as the tower energy showing itself. Well, we got computers right here. Pride and ego in the mind, and somebody really puffed up in their mind because of some stupid heartbreak that's taken place, and something was behind somebody now, okay, in that other reading. And at the same time, in the right now moment, there's conflict. What's the conflict? The conflict is, for some people, is to talk about what took place, and they have to really lay their pride and ego down, because there's whatever's taking place. There was betrayal, third party outside stuff that was going on, very secretive, and somebody, has really been back and forth in a very physical way, even maybe with others, and that's why those debates have been going on about something. I mean, we always have law out here. We have secret investigative stuff showing itself here. Your village. Well, we know all about the village and that Antichrist energy that I just read about the other day. Okay? Jeez. Just push through. Yes, there's luxury and self-sufficiency and abundance and all kinds of stuff out here. We got law in the outcome, and whatever this heartbreak is and suffering is at the top of somebody's mind, and the betrayal that's taken place, and there's knowledge and sudden changes that have been unexpected. That's known. It's known, and everybody does know a lot of things. Okay, there's a decision though for partnership and union and marriage and duality and pregnancy and business and projects and romance and creating new things and motherhood and law. There's all kinds of stuff out here. In the this somebody's supposed to be in your life though. This is the Empress showing up here. Okay, this is the Lover's card showing up here. This is somebody who is absolutely a divine union to someone. Okay, if it's guided by the Most High. Okay, to place relationships where they go. Somebody been holding in how they felt because of all of this rivalry, trying to figure out how to do something, how can I adapt to some changes because of things that have already taken place within leadership, with jobs as well. And, only thing that you can do is just tell the truth, to make a decision, to lay the pride and ego down and just tell the truth about something here. Because playtime is needed for people, okay? Divine, what are you going to bring out here about this? The bet, okay? Well, I already seen this card come out today as well. This is the house of Jacob. And this is a faithful house that has faith within it, or should. Okay? This is being inside of a family. And that, for some people, has been a big freaking deal. Religious matters for some people. Big deal here. Okay? Somebody knows that they can trust somebody, though. They absolutely know that somebody is trustworthy. They have pushed through, not gave up on this fight, this ridiculous, wicked stuff that's taken place, that where this pride and ego has been found, and they've been self-sufficient. Well, we walk by faith, not by pentacles, not by money. Okay, but there have been secret money and stuff like that, and people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Okay, we know that. So we've got the bet coming out here. Something is very big. Somebody's got a bag of stuff that they've kept as well, and everything that has been stolen is by God going to be given back. Okay, all right. Divine, what do you want to bring out here? Thank you. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of information that's already known. All this blocking. You get my attention. There's thinking going on. Yes, everyone knows. And then we got the state out here. Hey, we already know y'all are on my phone. Anyway, playtime is needed, though, people. So somebody says, I want to make it with you. Well, that's beautiful. If you can come have an upright conversation and heal something, that's beautiful. What's at the bottom of this deck? I want to kiss you so bad. Well, somebody belongs somewhere. Somebody does have a family. And some people miss their children. And some people's children aren't returning back. Okay? Because of wicked stuff that's taking place on computers because of education and people knowing things. There's been grief. It's up top of the mind. So we're getting the YHWH out here, which is the 8th letter. It looks like a P, but it's actually the W and the V. Now the W and the V in the Hebrew would go back to the tent peg nail. Somebody calculating things. Actually, we just had calculated energy that came up in my other reading. And that WV in the Hebrew would go back to that. Adding things together. Making sure that something... That'd go back to marriages as well. Okay? Partnerships, jobs, and things like that. To be able to hook something together so that it's secure. It goes back to security and stuff like that. But anyway, this looks like a P. We got a pub. We got a pig. We know all about that. And that goes back to law energy as well. And also goes back to the boar and nasty energy as well. And anyway, we got a BP, a beep, a beep. And some people are big fat beeps for what they've done. Anyway, something's wavy. And it is at the top of the mind because there's a heartbreak at the top of the mind as well. Because some people need to come and speak. It's about speaking the truth in love, because we got love right here. Anyway, we have a web, because that's also a W with this. We have a wag. We know that there's been people that have been targeted that have animals and dogs, and people have been treated like animals and dogs, and people aren't animals. It's stupid. We have Bev, But that goes back to Beverly Hillbillies and things like that. But your name could be Beverly. Anyway. We also have, what else do we have out here? A pug. Somebody could have a pug-nosed dog, or maybe just have a pug nose. I don't know who I'm talking to entirely. But anyway, this goes back to union, in which we have it right here. Complexity, help in your work, or career, and stuff like that. And so that we got a boss here as well. Leadership situations going on. Wishes are granted and avoided, and rebound after having touched the bottom. And somebody really did touch the bottom really bad. And some people touch bottoms where they shouldn't have. Anyway, we got balancing energies here, and emotional intelligence showing itself, and people having a change of position. But at the top of the mind, people do know that it's hard. Okay, we get it. We really do. Let me take one of these, since people like to play animal games. Let's take an animal card for all you animals. You're an animal. Yeah. Thank you, Divine. There's been a gap between people. Yes, there has been. Because there's been a betrayal, and people do know about the betrayal. The important thing is that we stay true within knowing about betrayal and things like that have taken place. We have a lion here. Well, that just says so much to me anyway. This goes back to, so the lion can go back to positive or negative. Okay, so we have the lion of the tribe of Yehuda, which is the lawgiver. We do have law here, okay? And then we've got a lion that wants to seek whom he may devour, which goes around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. People have to have strength because of that, because people have gotten hurt, okay? I gotta put my glasses on because I can't read this. So we have the color brown here, and brown and red is coming out here. And that, oh, actually, is this brown or purpley? I think it's brown. I can't really tell. That those colors might mean something to. Brown is an earthy color, okay, and red is your life, and it goes back to the root of something. So we have self-confidence here with the lion. This is a dominating energy that states that it dominates relationships. It's real domineering energy, personal and professional. And we read about the Apocrypha, and the lion lied to the government, and we do have government energy here as well. Strength is found here, and self-confidence. You gotta be careful with that, because it's pride, very big pride with lion. Okay. That's why there's pride showing here at the top of mind. Somebody's chaotic in their freaking mind, because they've been nothing but they just bring a lot of hurt and suffering. Okay, so somebody knows that in the top of the mind. A lot of people know in the top of the mind about this prideful beast that has done nothing but try to dominate everything on a personal and a professional level. And we know that they do it on purpose. Okay? We know all about that stuff. Jealousy, really. This self-confidence, like I said, it is the I will do something energy. Assertiveness, and they think that they're the king of the jungle. Well, no, you're not the king of the jungle, honey. Okay? Only the true lion of the tribe of Yehuda is the king. Right? Not you devil that tries to roar like a lion. You're fake, and you've already sold your soul. Okay? All right. Okay, guys, well, this is what come out. I'm just curious what's at the bottom of these. Victory is here, and a vacation. Well, playtime is needed. People do need to get away. Really. They need to put the burden down. Lay it at the feet of Yeshua, and see a great work that can come out of this, and beautiful energy, and the outcome's actually showing itself. So let it be. Shalom.